Good morning. It is 6:30 a.m. and I am in my favorite place, and that would be the North Cascades. Today, I'm going to be doing a trail. I feel like I say this a lot, but that I've been wanting to do for a long time. That would be Trapper's Peak via Thornton Lakes. This is a summit in North Cascades National Park, and it is supposed to have some truly otherworldly views. I'm looking at about 10 miles round trip with about 3,700 feet of gain. Oh my gosh, it is a good day when I get to go into the North Cascades. Let's go. I just banged out the first 2 miles of this trail. The trail starts out pretty easy. It follows an old roadbed for the first 2 miles, and so it's pretty flat and very easy to get out of the way. And now I'm on a proper forest trail, and it's gonna start climbing more. But it also means it's gonna start getting so much prettier. Like already, the forest and the trees are so much better. So it's gonna start climbing in earnest, going up the valley, and then a very steep push to the lakes, and then 1,000 feet of kind of a semi-scramble to the summit. But I am excited because I am less than a mile from the national park border. A lot of this trail is in the woods and doesn't have like a ton of views, but my goodness, this is one of the prettiest forests I have ever been in. There's just beautiful old growth and moss covering all the trees. It is so pretty, especially with the way the light is filtering through everything. Oh my goodness, you do not mind it's all in the woods, that's for sure. There was no sign to indicate it, but according to my map, I have crossed into North Cascades National Park. I am in the North Cascades now, in earnest. And if you don't know, North Cascades National Park is actually typically not a park you can drive into. There are very few roads that actually take you inside the border of the park. So most of the time, you are hiking into the park, which is one of the reasons that I love it so much. And I'm doing some tight switchbacks now up to the Thornton Lake junction, and then up to the peak. I think I got like a mile left to go, and I honestly don't know how much more gain, but it doesn't matter. I'm in the North Cascades, so. I just passed the junction for Thornton Lake, and I am on the last leg of this thing up to Trapper's Peak. This is gonna be the steepest part of the climb, and there's supposed to be some scrambling, but it's mostly supposed to just be a steep boot path up to the summit. And oh my gosh, the peekaboo views I've been getting are already amazing. I cannot wait to get on this summit. It is going to be gorgeous, but save the hardest part for last. Okay, so I got a little viewpoint, and that right there is Trapper's Peak. That's where I'm going, and then already got a taste of the view that I'm going to be getting of Thornton Lakes and the peaks. Oh my goodness. But yep, it's right up there. Okay, so I just scrambled up this, and this is basically straight up, and then gonna continue up this, and then I think I get a look at the summit. But whew, I was promised a bit of a scramble, and I'm getting one. Honestly, more than I thought, so whew, having fun. Really excited to see the summit. I am officially in heaven. This is indescribably beautiful. I came around the top of this ridge and saw, oh my gosh, some of those just spectacular North Cascades peaks, and my jaw just dropped. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. I'm almost to the peak, but this is the reason I did this. give you the summit of Trappers Peak, and oh my God, there, I mean, you see these mountains, right? This is one of the best summits I've ever done. Oh my God. Oh, I made it up here right when I wanted to, so I have plenty of time to enjoy this summit and these amazing, amazing views. Oh my gosh, this is just stunning. Oh my God. But first, I need to eat because I am kind of starving. All right, well, I will give the tour. I continued a little bit down the ridge because the view just kept getting better, and oh my gosh, it is stunning. Disclaimer, I do not know all of the peaks because all of these peaks have very specific names and I do not know all of them, but I will give an overview. So here we have Thornton Lakes. There's a bigger lake down there that I saw on the way up, and then the middle lake and the upper lake. It's just this terraced, gorgeous alpine lakes. And then this is Mount Triumph, one of the famous peaks in the North Cascades, and oh my goodness, it is beautiful. This notch here, that is X Mountain. I'm gonna climb that eventually. And then over here we have, I believe, the Southern Pickets. This has a bunch of really popular rock climbs and stuff like that. And then looking further east, I can even see the corner of Diablo Lake. This is an amazing view. It's gonna be one of those ones where it's gonna be a long video because how can I cut any of this? All right, well, I had a good hour up on the summit just exploring and taking in those views because oh my God, those were wow. I just don't have the words to describe it, so I will not try. Anyway, funnily enough, ran into a subscriber on the summit. I did not get your name, but feel free to shout yourself out in the comments because you're the first one to find me in the wild. So that was pretty crazy. I have not been recognized before, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, now I'm going to follow this truly stunning ridge line back down, drop down into the forest, and then run 4 miles back down to the car. Should be fun. Just hoping to not get too many mosquito bites. So here's the one section that involves some proper scrambling. This is almost straight up, but it really is pretty easy. There's not a lot of exposure and all the holds are really good, so it's not too bad, just tricky to film. But if you're afraid of heights, I wouldn't recommend this, but this is what it looks like. It's like about 50, 75 feet of sustained scrambling, and that's about it. Not too bad. Now I've got past the scramble, and now I can really just start cruising back down this trail, but probably gonna have to put my coat back on because there are mosquitoes about now. I am on the last half mile of this trail and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here, but Trapper's Peak was amazing. But the North Cascades are the best in my book for a reason, and I have yet to not be stunned whenever I see these mountains. That final ridge is just like walking in a painting. Like the mountains in front of me did not look real. They looked just too perfect, too beautiful, and oh my gosh, North Cascades. Hopefully this footage shows why I love this park so much. And Trapper's Peak, really fun summit. I think this is probably one of the easier summits to do in the North Cascades. There are very few actually easy trails in the North Cascades, but the only thing I would say is there is that one section of scrambling, but that was pretty easy. I would say if you're new to it, it's very easy, very doable. And then there's a part on the ridge where it gets kind of narrow. So if you're afraid of heights, I would not recommend this one, but if you want to see the North Cascades on full display, come do Trapper's Peak on a clear day. It is absolutely worth it. This is gonna be a new favorite, but I feel like every time I come to the North Cascades, I have a new favorite. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and here are my favorite pictures from the trail today. Enjoy.